Well, hey. Yeah, I know it's Saturday. And I know I'm not usually tagging the same stuff. That's because I'm actually going to play a different game. I'm actually going to be golfing later, so that's fine. But I got up early because I had to be in at work, and then the group that I had canceled on me last minute. So it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. At least I got to get home early, and then I figured, why not stream? And then I literally got these yesterday. Yesterday, 2 days ago, because I was waiting on a Nintendo gift card, and so I wanted to play something new. So, but hi everybody, it's good to see everyone. Zed, Game Night, Tony, good to see you all. Let's see. Did someone redeem the pick a game? Did someone redeem the pick a game for you? Oh, no. This was free will because I have had Variety Gamer for far too long to just play golf all the time. So I did want to play this yesterday. It's just I was way more tired than I was expecting, and so today I've got more energy. I woke up feeling good, got some caffeine, but yeah. For those of you interested in the usual golf content, that'll be later today. Actually, I'm going to be streaming twice. Um, the tournament is in approximately 7.5 hours. So I figured I'd play this. Maybe we will stream all the way through. Maybe I'll stop this stream and then retag everything and then get things set up for golf later. But for now, let's play some Pokemon. Ooh, boy, this is strange. And I get to sit the whole time too. I've got. This is weird, man. Very strange. So I can actually like not have to worry about the camera doing all kinds of funky things, and I can keep myself in frame, and I can also like talk into the mic and stuff, and things will be good. So, although, yeah. Anywho, and this is just to prove that haven't opened this yet, because I may or may not have started on Fire Red. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just because I wanted to dip my toes back into it a little bit before we got started. But anywho, let's go ahead and get started with Pokemon Leaf Green. Wow. I was going to say, fair Zed. That's what I would do on my off day. I thought I was going to have an off night, but not so much. Sorry, I figured I'd watch this play out, and it's so weird seeing this up on a big screen for the first time. Like, you boys played some emulators, but this is just odd. I've never experienced Pokemon, well, this kind of Pokemon like this before, because, yeah. Anywho, can we turn up the volume a little bit for me? I turned it down just a smidge too much. There we go. Now I can hear it a little bit better. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started. No, I appreciate you for this. Just in case anybody needs this. I was going to say, because it does help. It's here for a reason. I'm not going to narrate all of this, but I'll probably do some narration later. I actually... Ooh, perfect. Alright, give me a sec. Let me get some water. Wow. That's crazy, Zed. Congrats on that. And hello, Terrence. Good to see you as well. Hello. In blind mode, too. That's insane. Like, that's really good. Like, congrats on that. Alright, let me get a drink. Not doing too bad. Just playing something different today until we've got to golf later. But, don't you worry. We ain't forgetting about golfing. Alright, well. Man, getting all self-conscious about reading, so let's do this correctly, I guess. Uh, in the world in which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to the people and check things whenever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and. Whoops. I thought it was going to scroll down a little bit. It scrolled down a lot. My bad. Anyway, new paths will be open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. It's a wild thing to introduce Pokemon on, right? I mean, like you're right. You are 1,000% just getting jumped all the time in the bushes and wherever by like random people, and these are people of like all ages. You're 10. You're 10 years old, and they're like whole ass adults that are just like, I'm gonna earn that $8. It's just like, all right. So anyway, through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Huh. Deep, deep for a Pokemon game. Press A, press the A button and let your adventure begin. All right, sounds good to me. No, that's fair, Zed. All right. Well, hello there. Glad to meet you. I don't know what my Professor Oak voice should sound like. There's not going to be that much narration by the Oak Man himself, but there will be a little bit. I don't know if I can sound like an old man. I mean, I guess that might be how some people think I sound now. Which, fair. Anyway, welcome to the world of Pokemon. Thanks. My name is Oak. I thought it was Professor Oak. People affectionately refer to me as, oh yeah, slow text at this point, as the Professor. Okay, there you go. Well, you corrected me. In this world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. So good. Pretty good. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling, which is also an insane thing. It's just like, oh yeah, your pet. Like, imagine your cat, like my cat here, Cookie, just like yeeting him out in the street one day, being like, all right, you're gonna have to fight that dog that can breathe fire, apparently. My cat Cookie would have the ability to run away. It just happened all the time. Just gone. Anyway, as for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Don't blame you. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl? We're gonna go with boy, I suppose. Let's begin with your name. Deal. We're not gonna go all caps. That's the wrong... There we go. Select button. I keep forgetting my light is in the way slightly of my screen. It doesn't really matter on golf, but I'm realizing now that it might affect gameplay for other games. Oops. Anywho. There we go. One Mr. Knob. Right, so your name is Knob. You got that right. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both... Sorry, then it cuts off. Behind my light were babies. I don't remember you, but sure. What was his name now? Clearly you don't remember him either, Oak. What do I want to name him, truthfully? Yeah, I know, Zed, I know. It's just kind of like, alright, well... Well, I don't want to get stuck for forever on naming my rivals, so I'm gonna go... Wow, that's ended up... let's go with, the anime. Why not? Gary. Works for me. I know. Totally original, but that's just what I'm going with, because I don't tend to get caught up in the names of things. I'm really bad at remembering those. Anyway, that's right. I remember it now. His name is Gary. Good on you, Oak. I totally didn't just tell you that and could have told you anything. Nop! Exclamation point. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. Cool. That sounds awesome. Wow. A world of dreams and adventure with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Wait, I thought this was Pokemon Leaf Green, not Let's Go. Wow, this is really strange seeing on my screen. I'm realizing the gameplay is also very small on this, so I could have made things with less around the edges, but hey, I didn't know that before getting into it, so oh well, here we are. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, and this is also a... See, I never had a NES myself. I was a PlayStation family. Okay, it's time to go. I'll go at my own pace, but we're gonna change the text speed really quick. Alright, I don't know if there's any other things that I really need to mess with at this particular moment, so we're just not gonna. We'll save real quick just cause. Hey, look at that. 0 minutes, 0 badges, all that good stuff. I've already updated the stats, so I might have sort of given away what I was gonna go with, but since I'm playing Leaf Green, I haven't played with Bulbasaur in 10,000 years, so we're gonna go with Bulbasaur. Also, I noticed they started doing this again on, like, some of the modern games, but I don't know. I kind of enjoyed the fact that you could interact with things and then it would tell you, you know, just the weird stuff, even if they didn't necessarily have anything that's, like, that you could use. Like, it's just crammed full of Pokemon books. Who would have thought? And then you can also access your PC from here, which is nice. And I also like to pick up, because I did at least remember this. I couldn't remember what games it was in, but you get a free potion to start this game, man. Totally gonna pocket that immediately. Alright, cool. Well, now that we got that, can't go back to bed. I mean, I guess I kind of can. Sorry, I forgot you could walk into the bed. Anywho, let's go ahead and rock and roll. I can't... Right. Thanks for that. I was just like, I can't remember what that said. Alright, well, just noticing, unless the doors are, like, here somewhere, your mom just doesn't have a bed. Doesn't have her own room, either. It's just kind of like, well, I mean, at least it smells good in the sink, I guess. See? Alright, Mom, what do you got for me? Nothing? Okay, well, I guess something. We're just starting with that conversation immediately. It's just like, I'm 10. I'm 10, Mom. And you're kicking me out? Like, alright. I mean, I figured someday would be like maybe after college or something like that. Although, technically, some people move away for college. Anywho. It said so on the TV. That's good. Alright, that sounds like chronically online mom nowadays. Where it's just like, yep, said so online. Guess you're a man now. Get the fuck out. Anywho. Cool. Thanks, Mom. Ah, Pallet Town. Well, how many of you have played this before? Because it's certainly been a long time. That's for sure. And I don't know. I'm trying to think of like... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Wait, how am I supposed to... Okay. There we go. Anywho. Let me just do one... Well, I don't really see the point of doing that right now, so never mind. Wow, I didn't realize that you didn't play Pokemon at all, Zed. That's crazy. But hey, I haven't played plenty of video games, so not shade, just surprising. Anyway, well, for those of you that haven't explored the intro town to Pokemon before, Not a lot you can do in Pallet Town. You know, there's a few people to talk to. They just start telling you basic things and stuff like that. Hmm. Oh, look, look. Look at what? Trainer tips. See. Stuff to help you along, you know, for those that haven't played before. Press start to open the menu. Appreciate. I mean, you can talk to her again, but she just tells, oh, well, there you go. Signs are useful, aren't they? For sure. I really wish more people read the signs at my work. It would make things so much easier. Anywho, thanks. No running shoes yet, but, you know. Well. How about that? There's Professor Oaks. Yeah. You sure can. Whoops. Don't mind me just double talking to people. You'll see that a lot, probably. But yeah, this is about it for the intro town. I mean, of course we can head over to, well, you'll just see in a second. Hello, Nop. My brother Gary is out. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so it's our rival's house, if you couldn't tell. And then the only other building in town. The entire town is just you, your rival, and Professor Oak. That's all you need. Oh, yeah, right. I have to try and leave town first, don't I? He has to appear that way, if I recall correctly. Man, that light is really getting bothersome for reading all of the text, because then I have to wait for it to pop up down there, and since there's a slight delay, you know. What? It's only not? Gramps isn't around. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna try and leave town without any kind of, you know, defense at all. Because surely nothing will happen. Oh, hey, look. Something happened. Fine. Can't let a child leave town and eventually go into the grass to maybe just be absolutely annihilated. Like, imagine you're in patch 1 of Pallet Town. No Pokemon to defend you. You're just done for. It's just like, wow. That didn't take long. But fine, I need Pokemon for my protection. I know, here, come with me. And I figured why not just do some resetting for like a quote-unquote good nature on Bulbasaur. I normally never do that, but I figured why not for this instance. How many times I'm going to do stuff like this? I don't know, but at least it's just resetting for the nature. Because I'm definitely not starting this off by being like, alright, shiny hunting. No. Because that, I feel like, would take forever. Well, it might, but either way, maybe later in the run. Who knows? Anyway, Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Alright, Gary, fine. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here now. Man, I am terrible at reading at any kind of good cadence or speed today. This isn't working well. Anyway, do I need to narrate it? Not necessarily, but here we are. 3 Pokemon here. Yup. See, and yeah, I was gonna say, all kinds of Professor Oak lore about what he did Pokemon-wise in his younger days. Stuff with Agatha, too. But that's later. Yep, somehow only 3 left. Fine. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is Bulbasaur right here. So let's go ahead and save real quick. Yup, we can totally overwrite that. And, crap. I'm forgetting on what exactly I was thinking nature-wise. Do I still have that pulled up? Nope. Okay. We'll go for modest just for funsies. And plus, we might actually get a shiny. Whichever happens first. If I get modest, cool. We'll go from there. If I get shiny, then we're keeping that, obviously. It would be wild just be like, nah, I wasn't looking for a shiny. I was looking for a specific nature. Yeah, I don't want a nickname. That's fine. Yeah. Alright, well, let's check. Wow, okay. Rash. That's alright. That would have been crazy if that was the first one, huh? And why did I forget that immediately? That's not even... That's what I thought. Okay. I do also like the recaps in this. That is helpful. Sure do. I'm just looking for a modest one. Specifically. No nickname. I don't know. Historically, I've just never been a guy to give nicknames to my Pokemon. It's like I have for some of my games, don't get me wrong, but just not all the time. Serious. Not quite. Button mash my way back through it. And I will say, real nice that you can just soft reset your way through this. Really nice. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. It would be crazy if we like started and just immediately hit a wall. Like rarer than a shiny. Be like, I reset for 7 hours just to get a modest natured Bulbasaur. Did you get a shiny? Nope, didn't even get that. Sorry. Also trying to figure out because I'm not used to just being able to sit the entire time. I'm, used to getting up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, that, all that good stuff. Yoink. That a bit closer. There we go. Up a little bit. Sure, why not? Okay. Yup, I sure did. Is it a modest one, though? Dang. Nope. Although relaxed, I dig, because that's the total vibe going for right now. 100%. Ugh. It's a Saturday, I just want to play some Pokemon. Believe me, I probably would have been outside a bit, but the rain's supposed to be on and off, and I'm just like... At least I got to go on a walk yesterday, because, that's the only reason why I'm in the attire that I'm in. I've literally got shorts on. It's very weird weather here in Ohio from February. Well, all the time, really, but February to this March. Like, I remember the first week of February was just an ungodly amount of snow that stuck around for like a couple of weeks because of how cold it was. Like, it was bitterly cold. And then all of a sudden, like, the first week of March rolls around and we get like annihilated with rain, but then all of a sudden it's just like the high for yesterday was 77 degrees where I live. I was just like, I'm gonna wear shorts and I'm gonna go on a walk after work. And it's just like unheard of. And same today, like the high for the day, I think they said was 70. It's just supposed to be more rainy on and off, and I'm like, eh. Okay, so you were more of a Mario person then, Zed, huh? Interesting. I was gonna say, see, that's the thing. I really didn't interact with Mario all that often, so I don't really know that much about Mario. Not quite for timid. It would be crazy if I somehow accidentally reset over a shiny, though. don't want to even speak that into existence, but that's why I need to pay attention to more than just the nature. Because if I accidentally reset over a shiny, um, well, then I'll just end stream and then immediately go back to golf. Be like, well, we tried, people. We tried. But we are a failure out the gate. So I couldn't live with myself after that. Yup, yup, yup. Indeed, all that did happen. Woohoo! We somehow got Bulbasaur. Dang it, I keep doing... Well, actually, that was the first time I did that by accident, so that's alright. Sounds good, Gary. You can keep grabbing the Charmander, but I need the right Bulbasaur. Relaxed. Wow, that's the second relaxed one we got. I know, the smart must be thrilling for everybody else like it is for me. But, like I said, if this takes a ludicrous amount of time, we'll probably cut it, but, you know, even at the same time, it's like not everything's going to be uber engaging at every single moment. Which I'm fine with, too. Quiet. We're looking for a mouse of modesty. Even though technically it's based off of like a frog. Or a toad. Like totally awesome. Still regret selling that. Sorry, that was a Yu-Gi-Oh reference in a Pokemon stream. Lonely. Sorry about that. Nope. No nickname. And actually, that's what I was going to do. Shouldn't be that hard. Actually, should I go from here? Yeah. Whoa, wait. Right. I'll go from here. Unless this is already completely out and I am incorrect on this. Nope, totally not. There we go. I figured I could raise this up quite a bit just to get like a better angle while I'm doing this. I actually like that angle a lot better. Okay. Now we're good. Alright. I realized it wasn't really like a great height before. It was kind of like a little bit too below me. Just have to adjust it for when I'm sitting all the time versus sitting, standing like normal. Well, hey, that's why they made these things adjustable. Hit B by accident. Now I can hit B. Actually, think about it. I will do that as it's resetting. Serious. Again? We've gotten some duplicates, so it's just kind of funny. We've gotten dupes before we've even gotten, like, one of one, or... There we go. Sorry, I know I keep fiddling with it, but I'm just trying to figure out what works, man. Alright. Okay, fine. Now you can see that I don't make my bed, but I don't really mind about that. And just to give you an idea, I did end up resetting for a specific nature on Charmander on Fire Red. That one didn't take me too long. I think that maybe took me 20 minutes, something like that. So I'm just hoping that this ends up hitting like a similar time. Keep doing that by accident. I'm sure you will, Gary. See, we got hasty again. This isn't one of those games where you can, like, lock yourself out of specific scenarios due to RNG, right? See, and that's fair, Zen. Actually, up until about Gen 6, maybe, I used to have all of them memorized. Not intentionally, just due to the sheer amount of playing. But, man, serious again. But yeah, so it's just now that we kind of understand these games a little bit better, it's just like I really haven't looked up anything about these games either because I just kind of want to play it. If I want to look something up at some point, then I will, but like, I don't know. I'm just here to play. People are going to be like, man, how did he not know about that hidden item underneath that specific tile on like Route 2? What an amateur. And I'm going to be like, yeah, but I'm just here for the fun. Or at least my definition of fun. Because everybody's got a different definition, to a certain extent. Let's see. Nope. We'll get there eventually. Eventually. And no, to clarify, for those of you that are just now tuning in, not shiny hunting. I mean, if a shiny happens, then 1000% we take that. But I'm just resetting for just a modest nature. That's about it. Just for funsies, because I've never really done that before. And so, we're gonna give it a shot. Especially considering they made soft resetting so easy on the Switch. So, and this one is not a long reset process either. So it's just, so I don't know how long this is timing wise, but I'd say it's like maybe 25 seconds, 30 seconds in between resets. Maybe closer to 30, 35, but that's still not bad. That's like 2 resets a minute, something like that. Just making sure I'm also not resetting over a shiny. I'm looking at the nature then to see if it's shiny. Maybe I should do it the other way around just so I extra make sure I don't miss the shiny. Like look at the Pokemon first and then at the nature. Yeah, a little bit more maybe. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Nope. Nunca. Dang it, I forgot to grab it again. Left something at work. Really wish I had had that. Oh well. Definitely wouldn't have done that today. But it's just very nice. My coworker, because I gave them a lift because their car wasn't working. They bought me a THC beverage. And I was like, well, that was nice of you. But a fool I left it at work twice. It'll still be there, but like, maybe could have drank it after the tournament match tonight. Who knows? It would have either been in celebration or into taking the edge off of losing. With this tournament tonight, though, the nice thing is it's a 2-round or double elimination round robin style tournament. So even if I do lose tonight, I'll still be in the match for later. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Actually, that's a good point. This one? Yeah, there we go. Nope. Nope. I really hope I didn't speak into existence this taking 10,000 years. Holy. Okay, I know we haven't been playing this the entire time. I think we ended up finally like getting to the whole resetting like maybe 10 minutes in or something like that, but apparently it's been 30 minutes already. What? Come on, man. I know I'm not the most competent at this, but like and then I finally just go, you know what, whatever, I'm just taking one, don't check the nature or anything like that, and then just like, actually you get the worst nature, and I'll be like, sick. Fortune favors the bold. Because apparently we've gotten bold 3 times. So where's my fortune? That's not cool, man. I can see why other people like watch something else while they're doing this most of the time because of the monotony, but like I said, I'm not planning on investing in this in hours. I'm just more going for the nature. Unless we end up getting the shiny, in which case I'm not even going to be mad. That would actually be kind of crazy if I got the shiny before I got the nature. But if given the choice between the two of them, I would take shiny. Be like, you could give me the worst natured shiny with the worst IV spread, and I'd be like, I don't care. Which is funny to say, because it's just kind of like, well, is there any competitive advantage to being shiny or anything like that? Wow, an adamant one, alright. Haven't seen that yet. And it's just like, nope, just a different color. So people that don't play the game, it's just kind of like, that's it. Like, yeah. There's only there's a certain amount of time I'm willing to invest in getting a shiny, personally, because yeah, at the end of the day, it is just a different color. But still fun. I'm trying to. I think my longest shiny hunt that I didn't end up completing was when I really wanted a shiny Lugia on my Soul Silver cartridge. But unfortunately, after about I think it was somewhere between 9 and 10,000 resets that I was just kind of like, all right, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And then I continued the game because I literally stopped playing the game to do that. Like, I hadn't beaten the game already. I wanted to use a shiny Lugia to beat the rest of the game with. But I was just like, I just want to play the game at this point. I'm sorry. But although one while I was sick, oh wow, we ended up getting, that would have been nice. Anywho, that goes to show you that even though we've been at this for like 30 minutes, it's been, well, just because the, gender ratio is like 80-20 in this, I'm pretty sure. That's just the second female. Keep hitting B at the wrong time. It's fine. It's fine. Nope. See, I just wanted to start this game like fresh on stream, but me now I'm thinking maybe you should have done this before you started. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What else were we doing anyway, huh? Because like I got off of work early, and I was just like, well, if I sit, I'm not gonna feel like doing anything for the rest of the day until I have to start up stream for golf later. So it's like let's just play some Pokemon, you know. Let's stream it. Why not? Because you could have done the resetting off or on camera, and it's just like, why not just do it on camera? So that's what we're here for. I sure do. First time I've seen Impish too. So we gotta be getting close. I know, that's how RNG works, right? Like every time, like once you get one from another category, that ends up narrowing your odds, right? That's totally how it works. Not that it's 100% random every time, and what you got the result before has absolutely no bearing on what the result you're going to get now is. Totally not the second one. We can live in blind optimism. Hmm. Oh. Another female one. Okay, that's 3. That's the other rare occurrence in this. It's just like, we're rolling a low percentage on quite a few of them. So we gotta be close. It's like that guy that's mining for diamonds and then stops right beforehand. That won't be me. Yep. How did I know you were gonna pick Charmander? Sassy. I feel like that's the first sassy one we've had, so alright. We're looking for modest, if I recall correctly. Modest. I almost forgot what we were looking for. Nope. And that's like the third or fourth relaxed one. Something like that. Oh. Ooh. Oh, come on, you. Sorry, I was trying to just back up my chair a little bit to unfold my legs. And, nothing was wanting to work. My wheels were stuck. Yeah, maybe we'll use this for inspiration. If we don't get it on this one. Hasty. Nope. Alright. There we go. Good prop for this. A Lego Bulbasaur. Yeah. Or I shouldn't say Lego, because this is absolutely knockoff Lego. Got them because they were insanely cheap at one point for like a 6-pack of them. I've actually got a few more of them assembled up here. I got a duplicate of Squirtle for some reason, but that's alright. I ended up giving that one to an ex-girlfriend, so... Yeah, alright. Hopefully we can use Bulbasaur to get the Bulbasaur we want. Or a shiny one, that'd be cool too. Whichever. Whichever. Yeah, I just don't know where to... I guess we could... Just so as I don't forget they're there. Rash. That's another one that we haven't gotten yet, so... You got any color commentary? No? Alright. That's fine. I can do enough talking for both of us. I gotta move the mic. Ah! What's it pulling on? Ah! See? Oh, yeah, everything's like tangled, man. What'd you do that for? I don't know. On purpose. Why is that one like that? Like, that was a crazy idea to do it like that. Because we don't have that much slack, man. Alright, well. Realize my camera post is in a bad spot, so, oh well. Hard to keep you balanced, too. At least you're not one of the more fragile ones, because, like, if Pikachu was up here, that tail would be snapping off, like, all the time. Naive. Maybe now the game's just calling me out specifically for... It's been, like, hasty, naive, and all that good stuff, and I was like, hey... Come on now. Or I'm reading too much into a Pokemon game. One of those two. Charmander. Haha. Hardy. Either that or the nature that I'm looking for doesn't actually exist and I'm getting pranked. Like, Modest isn't actually a nature in a Pokemon game and I'm just misremembering. Jolly. That's the first Jolly one we've gotten. How many different natures are there? I actually don't know. That's not what I wanted. Ordering wrong. It's like the fifth serious one, man. Hmm. Maybe I should boil it down to my top three. Bruh. Wrong button sequence. Yep. We'll take the Bulbasaur. Thanks. Oh yeah, this is what speedrunners do. I just realized that, like resetting for a good nature if they're using the starters, and that sounds horrible. Because it's just like imagine doing this, and then as soon as you get the good nature, then all of a sudden it's like on. Like you're just like, all right, we gotta go. Like on this one, even though you might have been resetting for like 2 hours beforehand, at this particular instance, you need to go and you need to go now. And it's just like, that sounds miserable. Because it's just, ugh. No thanks. No thanks at all. Heck, I'm already having a banger of a time and I'm just trying to do a casual playthrough. Let me just do one last thing really quick. Eh. Sorry, I was just trying to see if there's any other one, but it's just like, otherwise you're just kind of running like a defensive set. And I'm just like, don't really feel like doing that either. Making it a support one. I mean, that would be interesting if I was just going more for like a toxic sleep powder kind of dingy. But I really haven't decided how I want to play this yet. All I know is that I've used all of like the first couple routes Pokemon quite a bit, and usually when I try and go through these run-throughs, at least for me personally, I will try and use Pokemon I've never used before, like in any game. And just because obviously, you know, the earlier back you go, the less Pokemon you have available to you. And so at this point, it's just kind of like, okay, what Gen 1 Pokemon haven't I used in like any run ever? And the list is getting a little small, especially for Pokemon that are like early accessible Pokemon, because, you know, I don't really feel like waiting till the end of the game and then all of a sudden being like, well, I got my, you know, level 5. Like, it kind of reminds me of, shoot, what game was that? Was that, I'm pretty sure that was Ruby and Sapphire, where it's like you couldn't get Larvitar until like you're 7 or 8 gym badges in, and it's at like such a low level as well, and it's just like, gee, thanks. Keep making that mistake. Oh. We're trying to get excited to preemptively load it, but that didn't work. Maybe I should have used my other controllers for this, and then I would have been able to save these for later. I mean, I still can. I would just have to switch the grip order and all that good stuff. Is it also possible to get Pokerus on, like, a starter? Because I know that's interacting with, like, wild Pokemon where you have to get that, but can you get it on a starter? I actually don't know. Driving me crazy. It's like past a certain point, I will just give up and play the game for sure. Like I thought this was gonna take me like 20 to 30 minutes most, but we're at like 45 minutes right now, and I'm like, damn. It's like, how's your gameplay of Leaf Green going? Just me resetting for the first hour. Just like, pretty good then, huh? Alright, fine, I'll remain calm. Alright, I'm gonna bet that's gonna happen within the next 5, alright? Next 5 resets. Okay. Wasn't number 1. We got 4 to go. Oh. I don't think I've seen Careful yet, so that's why I'm just kind of like, oh. That was 3. Got 2 more. Careful again? I wonder what the odds of rolling the same nature over and over again is. Because I've definitely gotten quite a few back-to-back ones, and I'm just like, give me back-to-back ones, but you can't give me the one that I want. Alright, hopefully it'll be on this one, because this is, I believe, the 5th one. Fingers crossed. That'd be pretty sick if that did actually happen, because then I could start playing the game for realsies. Quirky, huh? Oops. I think that is the first quirky we've gotten, so I'll take that. Yep. It's like our 6th serious or 7th series. I don't know at this point. There's been a lot of serious ones, let's just say that. A lot of serious ones. Sorry, I was trying to will that one into existence, and that didn't work. We're just looking for a modest one, that's all. I'm not asking for a shiny. I mean, if you give me a shiny again, I'm not gonna complain, but like, I just want a modest natured one, man. That's all. That's all. That's all I need. Nope. No nickname. Gary's gonna take Charmander. Red. Red predicted. Lonely. Yep. It's like the fourth time we've gotten lonely, so that's good. It's okay. Everything's fine. I don't want to make another numbers prediction, because... Unless somebody in chat wants to. Like, if you could please manifest, like, this dude showing up sooner rather than later, that would be great. I don't think I've seen Bashful before. Really wearing down the A and B buttons right now. It's kind of funny because in golf, I usually am hitting X and Y a lot. Although, no, A is just generally getting worn down like all the time. Don't get me wrong. Wow. What are the odds of that? I'm pretty sure that's the second naive female Bulbasaur we've gotten, which is nuts. Like, to have the same nature and also be female, which is a lower chance. It's crazy. Alright, fine. We're getting... stuff. But not the stuff that I want. Okay. All good. Start doing push-ups every time that I end up failing it. 1. Alright, end up doing 1,000 push-ups by the end of this. Be like, well, guys, I was gonna golf later, but I can't because I can't feel my arms. Sorry. Nope. Not even a shiny either. I'm so glad I'm somebody that can sit still for this long. Yeah, because that's what I've been doing in my seat, 100%. Although I am impressed, I have been able to move. I guess it's because my hands are actively doing something. I don't know, because ordinarily it's the stand and sit kind of thing. But although I am starting to lose feeling in my left leg, so maybe should probably like unfold that. There we go. All right, and standing up for a minute while I'm resetting doesn't sound like a bad idea. Okay, that does actually feel pretty nice, not gonna lie. No, I didn't want to nickname. My bad. Alright, come on, take Charmander. If I was one of those people that could do like a Rubik's Cube in one hand, just be doing that at the same time, just be like, yep, resetting on Pokemon, doing a Rubik's Cube the other hand, you know, let's go. But, I don't know. Do I even have any, like... If I could juggle, that would be kind of cool. Like, you know, like the Cascade in one hand. But, I might have worked in the circus, but I did not learn how to juggle. I've been trying for years. Can't do it. Wow, okay. Is it naive? Okay, it wasn't. I was gonna say, if that was naive again, that would have been nuts. Alright. You have to show yourself eventually. You have to. And no, I don't mean looking and seeing to my devastating horror that I reset over a shiny or anything. Not that. Not that part. Ugh. Ugh. Quirky. Yes, I've just been resetting over there. Getting a drink and stuff. Darn. I was hoping sitting back down for the first time was just gonna get it for us. I mean, it was a new nature that I don't think I've seen yet. I haven't seen Hardy, so just remember it's modest. Modest. That's why I got hung up on mild before, because I saw an M and I was just like, failure. Who would have thought Gary was taking Charmander? Naughty. Oh yeah, sorry, that just reminds me of that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. So the barber. Nope. Okay, now it has actually officially been an hour. That's crazy. Like, actually has already been an hour of resetting. This has to be pretty riveting gameplay at this point. Like, who else is going to bring you this kind of content? I don't know, people resetting for shinies. Speedrunners. We already talked about both of those, so. Oh, it's another M, but it's not modest. It's mild. Still don't. I've been answering these questions for about an hour now. I think I know the answers that I have anyway. Fine. We're gonna quiet our way to this. I realize I'm really close to the camera now, so this might not be translating well. But we're gonna give it our best shot. And ASMR until we end up getting the Bulbasaur we want. Yeah, you bet that Bulbasaur's pretty nice. Sorry, my phone buzzed. I was like, what the heck? We've seen a few relaxed ones at this point. I'm just listening for the noise, the music. And quite a few serious ones at this point, too. I just wish I didn't have to wait for Gary to take it every time. If I could just go, that'd be awesome. Cut out like a whole 6 seconds. I mean, could you imagine how much time I would be saving? You could also be saving the time by not doing this. I mean, you're right. We'll go until we just don't want to anymore about that. That works for me. We just haven't hit that point yet. Although the ASMR might turn to me like grating my teeth over my mic or something like that. If it keeps going on like this. Be like, alright, 2 hours in, still haven't gotten anything yet. Wow. Give it up for hour 3. It's like we played this entire Pokemon stream and then we don't end up getting the nature. And that would actually be insane. I mean, technically we've got 6.5 hours until the tournament match. I mean, we're gonna start warming up before that, but still, it's like. Okay. Why did I put that so far away? That was such a bad decision. Bah. Bah. Yeah, this was just a bad decision. I don't know why I thought this was better. Maybe it's because I thought it was gonna just stay like that. I don't know. Sorry, don't mind me. Fixing my stuff. We just want a modest nature, and then I can start speaking in a normal volume again. And actually playing the game that I bought. Okay, I got it for free because of fetch, but I mean, we'll take it. Man, you really can't just see the light die from my eyes when that happens. Sorry. I wanted to talk normal again. These are all, at the end of the day, self-imposed parameters. So I'm just like, alright. For those of you that were here for that, and they're just like, damn, okay, we turned you up because we couldn't hear you all of a sudden, and now you're talking like that, and I'm just like, yep. Sorry. That would be adamant. Hmm. I am calm. Don't you worry. Hmm. What do I want to do as like a self-imposed cutoff though? Because it's just kind of like past a certain. Well, like I said, we'll reset until I'm tired of it. I guess. Like I said, the goal: get the nature we want. That's it. If we get a shiny first, sick. That's all though. I feel like getting the right nature is significantly better odds than getting a shiny. But boy, I didn't think it was going to be an hour of resetting for the right nature. Like, that is actually crazy. It's even crazier that I've just continued to do it. Like, I could have been, I don't know, Brock's gym by now. Like, we could have already had a badge, maybe had some Pokemon, you know, all that good stuff. But, your boy wanted slightly better stats in the uh, specific spot. Why? Well, I mean, why is so that you can have slightly better stats in a different spot, but then it's just kind of like, was that worth the hour of work? And I was just like, well, I guess it depends on who you ask. I guess for me, it's like, well, I'm playing anyway, and it's really not that bad. If I was really, like, absolutely abhorrently bored at this point, then I would have stopped. And don't get me wrong, it is starting to get, like, to the point of, like, at this point, but, like I said, we finally got it. Basically, an hour and 10 minutes in, we got the nature we wanted. Woo! Let's save immediately. Bang. Alright. We got the right nature, Bulbasaur. Now we can play the game. Although there's an ad, so I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quick so that we don't miss the first part of the gameplay, and then we'll go. So, I'll be right back. Well, let's go ahead and actually start playing this game, shall we? What a concept. All right. You just scooch forward a little bit further. You know, you can't always bring it to you as well. Well, to a certain degree. Stupid pop filter. I didn't think about it. No. Yeah. Kind of failing at that right now. But that's okay. I think we're still in a good enough spot for it. So, alright. Well, now that we got our Bulbasaur in hand, I have a sneaking suspicion we're about to get jumped. Hey, how about that? I was totally right. I'm still deciding on what I want to make Gary's voice. Why do I immediately want to go, hey, wait, Nop, let's check out our Pokemon? I don't really like that voice for Gary. I get it, but, like, I gotta play with that a little bit more. Come on, I'll take you on. Nope. Not that one either. I can't decide if I want him to sound sniveling or not. I genuinely don't know. Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, well, you know. I don't know who Pete is and why we're doing this for their sake, but here we are. So pushy as always. You've never had a Pokemon battle, Nop, have you? Yeah, I was gonna say, like I said, I got stuff in the way. I really wish that I could read it in real time, but I almost have to wait for the delay on stream, but then that feels like it takes forever, and I don't really like that either, so... Oh well, let's just go ahead and continue then. Yep. We are totally aware of how to do a Pokemon battle, which is good. But anyway, oh man, I just realized this also blocks like my moveset. Man, I don't want to have to change my setup to have to play this, but I might have to change my setup a little bit to play this. Bummer. Alright, well, Tackle is... Yeah, because we lowered our attack. That's the problem. We reset for so long, we might actually lose the first match. We're tankier. So I guess we'll go just straight for tackles. Yeah, and it's faster than us, too. We might lose this one. Oh, it's a speed tie? Okay. Man, and that's... Ooh, of course it got a crit on me. I don't even care if I lose the first fight, truthfully. Like, I'm not gonna reset for it, because why not? We'll see what happens. Yep. Well, GG. Wow, they double crit me. That's crazy. Well. Oh, well. Again, I have to wait for the delay, which I don't like. Holy cow, there's so much weird. Yeah, am I great or what? I don't know what you are, Gary. It's okay if we start it with an L. That's whatever. How disappointing. Well, you know. Wow, okay, Professor Oak paying full... I've actually never seen this text before. Just because It's... Well, A, because I think I've only played this game once, and it was Fire Red version, and this was, like, so long ago. But B, like, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this. This is really funny. But things won't be this way once you step outside these doors. That's crazy. Sorry, I do actually want to read this text, but, like, I'm gonna have to, like, move that. This is kind of driving me crazy trying to like read it and then having to wait. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to tough it up. I mean, you already beat me, but I mean, I don't blame you. That's what this whole thing is about. But anyway, smell you later, as usual. Alright, before we continue, I'm fixing this light. How? I don't know. But we're doing it. Okay, I was kind of worried that was going to drown it out from the back, but now, since I've moved it farther forward, well, A, I can actually turn it down a little bit. And then B, now I can actually see over it. So that's great. I'm glad that was a relatively easy fix. Yes, okay, I can see it now. It's not great, but at least I can see it. Alright, cool. Well, we got our butts kicked. That's alright. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna say, I do like talking to the NPCs in these games, but I'm not gonna lie, some of them are just kind of like, well, I'm an aide at Professor Oak's lab, and it's just like, well, alright. Well, let's go ahead and get the... Can we get the town map yet, or is that later? I feel like we have to run the errand first. I sure did. Wow, she doesn't actually have different dialogue for if I lost or not. That's funny. I was expecting maybe, but... Mom, you got anything for me? Thanks, I forgot you was a Pokemon Center. Well... on to Route 1. Ooh, our first first Pokemon battle. The real question is I mean, Pidgeys are going to be faster than me. I think that's the problem. Oh, and I don't have the XP from beating Gary either. I'm not level 6 yet, so I'm at a bigger disadvantage. Wow, so many things are different because I decided, like, because I got the L there. That's crazy. I know you'll give me a potion, which I appreciate you for. Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Now I've got 2 potions at least. But I definitely do need to level up a little bit. They're not a trainer either, I don't think. And I'm trying to remember which Pokemon gives you better EVs, but then again, not necessarily going for that either. Alright, I am happily surprised. Wow, okay, we got another encounter immediately. I thought it was the same Pidgey, and I was like, damn, you wanted to throw hands twice? Okay. Yup. I can totally jump off those ledges. Thanks. The funny thing is I'm actually kind of looking for a Rattata to beat up on. Get that extra level before I get into it with Pidgey. I can't remember if Pidgey's got Gust at this point or not. Woo, we made it to Viridian. Might as well read the sign. Oh, more trainer tips. Yep, PPs. It's true. No PP, no work. Well, until you get out of all of them completely, and then you struggle. I mean, we didn't get any battles, but I can't remember if there's anybody interested in here to talk to. There is, in fact, for the most part, and I appreciate them for healing for no money. 100%. Old man, you got anything? It's true. I was going to say, PC, definitely helpful. But we don't even have Pokeballs yet. Because I'm pretty sure we need to go to the Pokemart. But I can't remember what these NPCs say. Sure, why not? Always good to be informative for those of you that don't know. Yup. I was gonna say, Weedle can totally poison you, which is why it's totally better to grind levels against Caterpie. Aha! See, I was right. Uh-huh. I can totally take that parcel. I'm a delivery boy, apparently. I did totally get that healing item, and I appreciate them for it. Should be a guy passed out drunk. Oh no, except in this one he hasn't had his coffee yet. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Totally not private property, man. This is, and you don't care if I walk on I can even go in your house. Unless this is actually somebody else's house, so we'll find out. Spiro's trying to block my way. Well, can't you go to Route 22 here? Yeah, you totally can. I was gonna say, it's just, you've got the Mankeys in this patch of grass, too. Which, if I didn't have Bulbasaur, would have been really helpful against, Brock. But then again, I don't have a stab grass move yet, so... Not like I've got type advantage move-wise anyway. Damn, even outsped by a Rattata. That's fine. The damage is not huge either, but again, we're not trying... Like, we literally have a lowered attack stat. So... I can't believe I forgot about that. Not that I was even thinking about it in the first place, but just the fact that, yeah, early game, that's all you have is your physical moves. So it's like, I don't know, do we risk it? I guess we are. Oh, hey, look at that, a Mankey. We do not have a lot of health. Ooh boy, and it just lowered our defense too. Lowered it twice. I mean, I'm lowering its attack, but like, it's, oof. I'm scared. Okay, if it just keeps going for Leer, we're fine, but I feel like once it touches me, then we're dead. Okay, we're not, but we're gonna die. Oh, that crit absolutely saved us. I did not want Bulbasaur to, like, eat it that quickly. Woo! Level up. I mean, we got an attack IV, which is... Oh, wait, no, it was... Oh, okay, cool. No, it actually did end up working out. Special defense, that's interesting. Alright. Well, definitely gonna go heal now. And then we'll make our way back to give the parcel to Oak, because then that's when things actually start kicking in, because then I'll get Pokeballs and stuff like that. And I think I will try and do... usually I do like a quote-unquote Professor Oak's challenge. I'm not going to put like hard rules on this or anything like that. I'll play this how I usually like to play the games. I'll probably try and catch everything on each route. Before I continue. So it's like, first route, I'm pretty sure all it is Pidgey and Rattata. That's about it. And no, that doesn't include dupes, so like if the next route, which obviously is going to have a lot more Pidgeys and Rattatas, I to catch them on that route because I already have them. It's that kind of vibe. Wow, we made it back without an encounter. How about that? Alright, cool. Parcel. Oh, nah. How is my old Pokemon? Yeah, dude, I've had it for like 10 minutes. Maybe. We've had one Pokemon, but well, 2 Pokemon battles. Well, no, technically 3 if we include Gary's. So it's like, I wouldn't really call it old at this point. I mean, I guess we've been through 3 things together and I appreciate it. But, you know. I don't know if I'd call it talent, though. Yep, because I am also a delivery boy. I always have wondered what the heck the custom Pokeball is, unless they explain that later, in which case I might have just missed it. Oh yeah, right. The Pokedex. How could we have forgotten? Well, I mean, Oak did, but then again, he forgot his own grandson's name, so he's not batting great right now. That, and it's like, did Oak build those himself? Did he, like, did he design it and then, like, a company built that for him? I honestly wonder. Because, I mean, like, it involves a lot of technology, don't you think? Like, it can scan any Pokemon, identify it, and then tell you any information known about it. It's true. I mean, I'm going to try. We're going to catch all of what we can do. Alright, we'll get going, man. Yeah, I know it won't be necessary for me, Gary. I know you're going to flex all over me the entire time, so that's fine. But I'm still going to go anyway, and I'm still going to stop and talk to your sister, so... You can say things, but that doesn't necessarily mean I will do them. Okie dokie, town map time. I did. Damn, just calling out Professor Oak like that. It's like, hey, sometimes, you know, but thanks for the map. I appreciate you. I can't remember. Mom, do you have any last things to say, or are we just... Okay, no, you're just healing me. Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, thanks. Guess I'll be back here. I don't know when, actually, so I guess I'll just see you later. Okay, what do we want to do first? That's a good question. I mean, I feel like we're gonna have to level up a little bit. That'll probably help in the acquisition process. Ooh, that crit definitely helped. We shouldn't kill it with a second tackle. Yep, that's good. Wow, that was more damage than I thought. I mean, we can't inflict statuses yet, but I mean... in the red seems like pretty good odds to me. Cool. Our first Pokemon obtained. And that means I can do this. Pokedex. Alright. Rattata. Bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick, it is a common sight in many places. Yeah, sounds like a fair description for Rattata. No nickname, and I guess you're in the party for now. Let's continue. Alright, if we can get a Pidgey here, then we're done. Nope. Should we do this for the XP? Sure, why not? Wow, another critical hit. Crazy. Close. I appreciate you for not doing any damage. Tasty, tasty experience. Alright. Wow. Now all of a sudden we're just getting nothing but Rattatas. It was nothing but Pidgeys before. But we got one more patch of grass. Not quite. There you are. Level 2, huh? I feel like we might kill it with that one. So we'll just huck a Pokeball. Alright, 2 for 2. Which means I can do this again really quick. There we go. Pidgey. A common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at the ground level to kick up blinding sand. Man, that would suck. Just a bunch of sand in your eyes, sand, dirt, whatever else is on the forest floor, so. Alright, cool, wow. Doing good. We did say 3, right? Yep, Pokedex 3, alright, everything lines up. Sweet. Doing good so far, that's everything from Route 1. Let's go heal up really quick, and then we need to go catch ourselves a Mankey. And let's go ahead and deposit the Pokemon in the meantime. I wonder who someone is. There we go. Alright. Let's go snag that Mankey really quick. Wrong way. Wait a minute, there is something up here that I forgot to grab before. Heh. Nice. Ah, and there's the old man. He's had his coffee. Oh, there we go. Right off rip. Wow. What are the odds? I can't say they're very good if I had to guess, because they're in the yellow and they're level 2. So it's like... Two? Are you kidding? You're gonna waste 2 Pokeballs? Can't believe that Mankey took 3 Pokeballs. What a waste. I mean, we got the Mankey, but like extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment, then thrashing away at the next instant. Man, it weighs 60 pounds. That's hefty. Well, oh wait, Spearo's also on this route. And I didn't get the money from winning against Gary. So, do we even have any money? Right. That's the school. Okay, so heal up, and then we'll go to the store and see what kind of money our broke ass has. Okay, we got a decent amount, so we're definitely going to need some Pokeballs now. Do you get Premier Balls in this game? I don't think you do. Nope, you sure don't. Alright, that's fine. We still have enough potions. Let's get one antidote just because poisons are annoying. And I know we're going to Viridian Forest next, so. Alright. And then, oh yeah, I gotta do the catching tutorial with my mans here. Yo. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, right, I forgot to update my stats. Dude, I've already caught several Pokemon at this point, but that's okay. Yup. I totally didn't do this already. Not at all. Nicely done. See, and that Weedle gave less resistance than that Mankey did at a lower level. I was gonna say, not bad. Tishi TV. Wow. I'm gonna have to do that, so thank you for that. And did you have anything? I can't remember. Aha, see, yep. Viridian. And then, of course, the mysterious gym who we don't know who it belongs to. I have no idea who could be the leader of the Viridian City Gym. I guess we'll have to find out later. What you got, Sign? Trainer tips. Catch Pokemon and expand your collection. Yep. I'm working on it. Alright, Route 2. I don't think this has any new Pokemon on it, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure it's just Pidgey and Rattata. If I run into something else, then, you know, I stand corrected, but I stand corrected. It actually does have Caterpie out here. I just figured, you know, see it in the forest, but it's kind of funny that it's slightly outside of it as well when you're about to just see them non-stop inside of the forest, but alright, cool. Well, does that mean Weedle's out here as well? I would assume yes, but could be wrong on that. Anywho, let's get to tackling. Feel like I just rubbed something into my own eye. That's not great. String Shot is not overpowered yet, so I wouldn't even say it was overpowered when it was buffed. It needed that buff. But yeah. We can hit it one more time and it won't die. See? Pokeball, go! Sweet. Another one for the Pokedex. Caterpie. Its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. Not bad. No nickname. Alright, we gotta update the stats again. Oops. Up to 5 now. Not bad at all. Okay, we already saw Pidgey. Oh yeah, I feel like, I mean, if Weedle is going to be in the Viridian Forest, then let's just get it then. At a higher catch, or at a higher encounter rate. I don't think any of you have anything for me, but we will go ahead and do it. It's true. And I have caught one already. Don't worry. I know my way around. Baby. We'll figure it out. Sign. It's true. And also accurate. His friends are everywhere. If I recall correctly, if we... Fine. Was it this way that had the item, or am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. Let's see. Well, let's start with the Pokemon battle, shall we? Maybe not. Aha! That's where the item is. See, I misremembered. Alright, well, it's got a chance to poison us. Let's hope that doesn't... Wait! No, poison types can get poisoned in this generation? I don't remember. Will that kill it? Not if we roll low. Rats. Oh well, experience. Woo! Level 7. And we finally learned a grass type move. Nice. And we found another potion. Even better. Alright, so we need Weedle here. We need Kakuna. We need Metapod. And we need Pikachu. I'm pretty sure that's all the Pokemon in here. I think. Get back some of our HP. One. I mean, better than none. Wow, a tackle missed, huh? Is that a Gen 1 miss? Is the Gen 1 miss still a thing in this game? I actually kind of want to look that up now, because I don't know. Alright, so we should be able to do one more tackle and leech seed, and then we'll be good. Sweet. Level 3 and in the red. I mean, come on. There we go. Alright, we got our Weedle. Sick. Weedle. Often found in forests eating leaves. It has a sharp stinger on its head that injects poison. Sheesh. Imagine you're just going through the woods and you accidentally run into one of these, and it's just like, well, I guess you're kind of screwed. I guess it depends on how bad the poison is, but it's just kind of like, ack. With most things, you have a little bit of leeway, but I mean, I guess with Weedle, it's like, nope. If you run into it and it punctures your skin on that little top forehead spike thingy, then you're kind of just cooked. Alright, no nickname. Well, let's go ahead and continue then. That's got to be a trainer. How we looking health-wise? Oh, we need some Heelys. We've got 4 potions, so I'm going to use one now. Alright, cool. Yep. You know, I want to make sure we're looking our best for our first Pokemon battle. Well, okay, technically second since Gary, but... Wow. Bug Catcher Rick. What you got, Rick? A level 6 Weedle, that's pretty good. My Bulbasaur's only level 7. Well, you got 2 Pokemon, so might as well lay down the leech seed on the first one. Sick. Alright, cool. Now that we got that going, now we can just start going tackles. I am glad that at least we have a grass type move now, and it's some health regeneration, which is pretty clutch. So I'll take that. Because I knew we'd get slowed down, but at least, you know, we constantly have the, that. Look at that. Back up to full health already. Okay, that's one Weedle down. Ooh, almost got it. Nope, we keeping it here. I mean, I'm pretty sure Leech Seed stays down even when the opponent faints, so I think we're still good. Wow, Caterpie missed now with the tackle. And now I missed with the tackle. What? Does tackle not have 100% accuracy in this game? Am I crazy? But I thought... I totally thought it did. I'm gonna look it up after this. Just out of curiosity. Oh man, I just realized I'm almost out of tackles. I just realized that. I'm not gonna have enough power points to get through all this. Woo, level 8. Let's go. Thanks, Rick. Got anything else for me? Fine. Hey, I gotta look at you real quick, Bulbasaur. 15's not bad. Oh, it's 95 accurate. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, Leech Seed's only 90%. Okay. Okay, we should still be good to continue. It's got a trainer up here, yeah. You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Wait, what? Why can't you? 3 Pokemon, alright. And your first one's level 7. Okay, alright, alright. Can't mess around this time. Give me some of that health. Plus, we kind of need it because we can't keep up the, like, we would run out of tackles first. Killed from the Leech Seed. Very nice. Alright, level 9. We're going up pretty quick, though, so I'm happy with that. We're just trying to, like, get up high enough to where we can eventually get our next Grass-type move, which I actually don't remember when that is, but... Go and get some of that health back. Again. Because we kind of need to. I wish we had something that would lower defense instead of attack, because that would be way more helpful. Because right now, we are real slow going with the minus attack EV. Until we get that special attack, which... Again, I don't know when Bulbasaur gets its first special. I mean, Leech Seed was a blessing that I didn't know that we were going to get currently, so I'm pretty happy with that. Wow, another one fell to the Leech Seed damage. Crazy. We'll definitely be level 10 after this. Oh, and this is the perfect one to Leech Seed. Because Cocoon is not going to attack us. And actually, that means we can just run Growl, heal back up all of our health, and then start tackling it. Because Leech Seed's set damage. So we only have 9 left of those. Actually, I should tackle first while it has lower defense. That's right. It's true. So, because right now, obviously, it's got +2 in defense. So now it's got +3. Yeah. So we'll do, like, one more tackle, I guess. Maybe get a crit. But we have 7 left after this. I mean, I'm just going to go back to the Pokemon Center anyways. It'll be fine. Alright. Now we wait. Oh, wait. Will Leech Seed stop doing damage if I'm at full health? I guess we're going to find out. Okay, cool. I was going to say, that would be pretty jank if that was the case, because it should still continue to do damage. Defense won't go any higher. Let's see if we can get a crit. Nope, but the Leech Seed will take care of it. Nice. Alright, cool. We have felled ourselves a Kakuna and gotten ourselves a fat stack of experience. Very nice. Level 10. Oh, yes. Vine Whip. That's huge. Okay, cool. That's going to make things a lot easier. Alright, cool. Well, let's head back to the Pokemon Center real quick, deposit these Pokemon, and then we will continue. Because we weren't that far into Viridian Forest anyway. And yes, I know we have to go past Perilous Route 2, but I think we'll make it. Okay, we made it. Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, and then we'll throw these in the box. I'm trying to think of if there's any other one that I want to just keep on me. Just as like a switch in, but... I don't know. I'm trying to decide on whether or not I want to go with Pikachu and then evolve into Raichu or not. Because I haven't played Raichu since Sun and Moon. Because obviously I wanted to use Alolan Raichu. Realized I was like way back. Scooch forward a bit. Relax my back a bit. So I don't know. Maybe we'll take that. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. Got you. Yep. Another item. Antidote. Nice. Forgot we randomly picked that up, truthfully. Alright, pretty sure that's the way out. We don't want to do that just yet, because I know there's more people over this way. And I want them levels, so... And there's also more Pokemon to catch. 3 more to be exact. Wait, unless this is the way out and I just duped myself. Might have done that. Nope, this is the way out. Oopsie. I did know that Pokemon evolved. Alright, now we should be able to do a bit more with Vine Whip. Yeah, not very effective, was still very good. Although I feel like we probably should have tried to catch more Pokemon before we did the trainer battles because of being too high of a level and accidentally KOing Pokemon we're trying to catch. So I'll try and catch the rest of them before I do any more battles. Yeah, because we're going to be level like 11, maybe almost 12, and yeah, we can't do that. that crit's good. Yes, I know, shocking. Isn't it, Panda? I mean, I'll be playing golf later today, but that's not for another 5 hours or so. Well, okay, it's not another 5 hours until the tournament match, I should say. I'll probably be playing golf in, like, 3 hours or something like that. Ooh, another Metapod. Alright, we're gonna go 2 tackles and then we're going Vine Whip because I gotta take this thing out. I just didn't want to waste all my Vine Whips, but here we are. Oh yeah, way better damage. Way better. Sweet. Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Charlie! Sweet. You get anything? It's true. Alright, so... time to catch what I need to catch. And it ain't that. Well, there's the Pikachu. Very nice. Tackle should be fine. Yep. Actually, if you want to lower my attack again, that would be great. I would like to actually tackle one more time. That's not what I wanted, because I can totally be paralyzed. There you go. Alright, 2 stages lowered attack. I think this tackle should be fine now. Yup. Oh, but I got staticked. That's alright. Alright. But on the plus side, Pikachu should be in a good range. There you go. Sweet, we got Pikachu. Pikachu. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity can build and cause lightning storms. Also, again, terrifying considering it's like, it's a foot tall, it weighs 13 pounds, and like, apparently, I don't know, is it like 10? Because several's not that many. Like, a group of 10 of these could create a lightning storm. Like, no nickname. But are we keeping Pikachu on squad? That's a good question. Well, I need to heal regardless, so let's just go ahead and push forward into... Oh, look at that, another Pikachu. Wow, this one's level 5. Thankfully, we can still run away. That's good. So, alright, we're just going to try and push our way to Pewter so we don't have to go all the way back now, because we're farther in. Is there one more trainer? I think there is. Yep, there they are. Darn. Because your boy Bulbasaur is paralyzed. I mean, I guess I could use a potion on Pikachu and then try and rock Pikachu. But that is if Pikachu's staying on our team. Wow, got it down to 1 HP. That's crazy. Um... Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I know we're right there, but, like, I kind of want to see what Pikachu's got. Yup. Why the rush? Why the hurry? I don't know. My Pokemon aren't doing so great. Oh, you've only got one. I forgot about that. Alright. Ooh, and it's level 9. Sheesh. We're gonna try and get him one shot on it, and then I feel like I'm gonna have to switch in for... There we go. I'm already paralyzed. Why make me slower? Wow, that did like nothing. Okay. Doesn't quite hit like it was before. I mean, I get it, level 9 for sure, but like, wow. I mean, it is a bug poison type, so okay, that crit, huge. Huge. Sweet. Alright. Alright, Pikachu to level 4. And Bulbasaur to level 12. Alright. Don't you worry, I'm coming right back. I just, again, wanted a closer Pokemon Center. You also lost something, if I recall correctly. Yup, and right in front of you should be. Another potion. So close to freedom. Uh-oh. Nah, should be fine. Pikachu shoot out speed. Yeah, I was just like, ruh-roh. Alright, we made it. I'm gonna talk about all you in a minute. I just want to get to the Pokemon Center. Oh yeah, right, the upper part of Route 2. There we go. Alright, and there's the Pokemon Center. Fantastic. Sweet. Okay, well. We've got a couple more Pokemon to catch in Viridian. Let's talk to these people first, why not? I do! Yes. Special move. I wonder. Alright, let me save here really quick. Alright. And then I just need to go use the restroom really quick, so I will be right back, everybody. Alrighty. Well, let's continue with our hunt in Viridian Forest. I know we haven't battled all the trainers yet, and we haven't found all the items yet either. Another potion. That's good. Thinking they might have snuck one as well down here somewhere, since they said that there are other missing items around, but I couldn't tell you where they are. Oh well, I mean, we've got time. We're looking for the items, and we're also looking for some certain Pokemon. I guess Pikachu is fast enough to sit in the front spot. So... Another Pikachu. I mean, it would be good for it to also fight other Pikachu, because better stats, but like... they wouldn't... How much does Thundershock do? Not that much. I mean, that Pikachu's not going to be able to do anything to me either. What? Oh, that's pretty dumb. Alright, fine. Hopefully it switches to Growl on this one, and then we can just, mop it up with Bulbasaur. And a Vine Whip. Yep. Alright, cool. Man, we got staticked again. Crazy. Anyway. Alright, so I'm pretty sure there's somebody up here that we haven't battled yet. Yep. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this kid's probably like, I don't know, 7. It's like, yeah, we're about to throw down using, like, animals that can cause thunderstorms. It's just like, yep, it's fine. Wow, that still doesn't do that much. I mean, it is level 7, so it is pretty high level compared to us. We're just hoping for a paralysis as well. Ooh. Alright, come on. Yeah, wow. Tackle missed twice for them. That's pretty clutch for us that we took no damage that first fight. Oh yeah, baby. Pikachu getting some stuff. Got some speed there, that's definitely gonna help. Wow, special attack is actually one of my worst stats. My attack is higher. I guess that's this particular nature of this particular Pikachu. Oh well. See, most of the time this is how I play. Like, I just catch one and then go with it instead of, like, specifically catching a whole bunch and then trying to go with, you know, like a good-natured one. Like, I reset for Bulbasaur, of course, but, like, eh. Ooh, that crit. Ooh, it did get static, though. That's good. However, it would be some really... I mean, we're faster than it now, I think. But we should switch in just to be sure. Ah, it did get paralyzed, see? Alright. Tackle it is. Oof. And there we go. Alright. Level 6 for Pikachu. Very nice. So, alright, I figured I might as well check to see if there's any items up around this trainer. Maybe in front of where they were looking? Nope. Okay. So... yeah, because we battled that trainer, we went this way, and we went right. So let's go left. That's a negative on what we want. Is there anything up here, though? Oh, wait, right. It's just the loop. So we are just going back the same way. So we have seen everything? I think so. Wow, that Kakuna and Metapod spawns are rare. But, I mean, we got Pikachu now. We should be able to paralyze, and everything should be fine. And plus, we can just hang out close to the entrance anyway, so it's not like we have to... oh, well, there you go. There's Metapod. Perfect. Thundershock. Perfect. Alright, one more unless we get a high roll. Should not kill it. Oh, wow, it's got shit skin. That's funny. Alright, cool. Hopefully this doesn't kill it. That would be a bummer. Perfect. Wait. Alright, it's in the red. And it's only level 4s. Oh, come on, man. I know you're a second tier evolution, but, like, don't be doing that, man. And plus, it can't hit me now anyways because of the unless it does no tackle at this point, but I don't think it does at level 4. Bro, come on. I don't want to be wasting a bunch of Pokeballs. Like, you're low level. You're in the red. Don't act like you're the hardest thing to catch in the world. Because we still gotta catch Kakuna. Seriously. Like, Mankey was already a pain in the ass enough. Like, don't fucking do this. Okay, it's actually, like... fuck that Metapod, man. Like, that thing took 6 Pokeballs. Like, eat a dick. Cool, Metapod. This Pokemon is vulnerable to attack while its shell is soft, exposing its weak and tender body. Well, this particular one can go fuck itself. Alright, well, we caught that one. That one sucked. So we've got one Pokeball to catch the Kakuna with. If we happen to run into it. At least I'm pretty sure you can get Kakuna in this. I might be wrong. I can't believe we got another Metapod. I was just kind of like, alright, haha, very funny. And the other sad thing is once you get up here to the upper part of Route 2, I don't think there's any new Pokemon here either. I'm pretty sure it's just another Pidgey Rattata route. I don't know why. I was just like, we don't need to heal. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, we caught a Pikachu, and I didn't even realize we've actually got a couple of different representations of Pikachu up here. I mean, I was talking about the Lego one before, so here's that one. It would be. I mean, unfortunately, we can't. I was gonna say if we could make a team of just the Pokemon that I have on my desk, that would be pretty rad. I mean, if it's just Pokemon of things that I own, I mean, technically we can get a Vulpix, I think, unless that's exclusive to Fire Red. Gengar we could get by using exploits. We wouldn't be able to get Charmander unless we use exploits. We already have Pikachu. We wouldn't be able to get Squirtle unless we had exploits. We wouldn't be able to get... Well, no, we could do Poliwrath. That one would be fine. And Lugia, we cannot... Wait, no, we can get Lugia, but it's only after we beat the Elite Four. Anywho, alright. Let me double check that there is Kakuna in Viridian. Brain isn't 100% sure on that. Oh yeah, we also have to update our Pokedex up there. Okay, yeah. Wait. Wait, so you can get Kakuna. It says it would spawn at level 5. That's weird, because it has different level options for both Metapod and Kakuna depending on what game you're in. But both are available. That's odd, but, I mean, I'm gonna believe Bulbapedia. So. But yeah, so we can only find Kakuna at level 5. But at least it's findable. And let's see. And wow, I was right. I mean, technically you can get a Mr. Mime later, but like... Alright. Well, looks like we just need the Kakuna then. And then we can think about taking on Brock. I don't know, Bulbasaur does now have a super effective move, so I feel like we'll be good. Pikachu still in the front slot? Yep. Alright, cool. Looking for Kakuna. I know I could probably level up a Weedle faster, but... Right, I forgot to update that as well. Well, let me just make sure the numbers match. How about that? What? I own 8. Really? Wow, okay, I guess I haven't updated it in a minute. Oopsie doodle. There we go. Okay. Back to hunting. Whoops. Wow, and that's a lot brighter. That's fine. I just hope the guide's not incorrect somehow. Because I know that can occasionally happen, but it would be crazy after all these years. Be like, no, I'm pretty sure people would know at this point. Especially for this game, which is now 22 years old at this point. So, here's hoping. Also, well, no, I've been readjusting my position. It's fine. There's another Metapod. Definitely do not be needing that. We forgot to buy more Pokeballs. Of course it happened as soon as we found the Kakuna, but it's fine. This will be fine. We got one shot at it, but Kakuna's gonna be way more chill. Awesome. Alright, cool. We've got the paralysis. We've got the in the red. And we got one Pokeball. That sucks so much. I mean, I'm gonna kill this thing for the XP, but like, come on, man. We finally found one, and then we have one Pokeball to catch it, and it's just like, I don't care. It's fine. Let's go buy some more Pokeballs. Boy. The timing on that could not have been better. I was literally just saying, oh crap, I forgot to buy Pokeballs, and as I was saying that, the Kakuna appeared. Wow, I didn't realize there was actually a sign for the Pokemon itself. Buying the Magikarp. Alright. More Pokeballs, please. We're down to our last 500 bucks. Ooh, an escape rope would be lovely, but we don't have any of that yet. Do we have anything we can sell? I don't think we do. I mean, technically we could sell one of the antidotes. Yeah. It's fine. Your boy is running low on funds. Well, we just gotta find that Kakuna again. How hard could that be? See, there you go. Wow, that is funny, considering that's a rare spawn. Alright, cool. Time to do it right this time. Hopefully we'll get the paralysis on the second one. Ooh. That did less damage than I thought. And now it's kind of out of range for any of our other Pokemon to actually do any damage to, because another Thundershock would kill it. I don't really want to waste all of my Pokeballs, though, so maybe it would be just better to... Let's throw one at it. If it works, cool. If it doesn't work, then we're gonna just kill this thing. Yeah, fuck. Alright, cool. They didn't even give it a wiggle. They didn't even get a chance. Alright. Well, We can find another one. That is insane. 3 Kakunas in a row? Alright, I mean, I'm not complaining, but hopefully third time's the charm, huh? That gave us a weird damage roll again, and we didn't get the paralysis again. This is killing me, because I feel like this is going to kill it now. I mean, that's 3 Kakunas in a row, which is nuts, but, like, I don't want to waste any more Pokeballs. We're going to run out of money. I mean, we can go, like, fight Brock and stuff, but, like... yeah. Close. We just need your evolved form there, Weedle. At the same level, because that's the only level it can come in. Close. Wrong cocoon. Actually felt pretty good for the shoulders. It's another Pikachu. I'm pretty sure that's the rarest encounter here. It could be Kakuna, I don't know. Not quite. I knew I got really lucky with a 3-peat, but I mean, like, man, come on. It knows I have Pokeballs, so now it's just like, nah, you gotta have like 1 or less. boy's starting to get a little hungry, too. What time is it? That would explain why. I'll probably eat in like an hour or something like that. I don't know. Because ideally, we'll get this caught, and then I would like to take a shot at Brock, maybe even beat Brock, before we call it quits on Pokemon. Because we are going to continue streaming. I'll probably, like, end this stream just so I can re-tag everything and then bring up the golf stream. But, yeah, that's kind of where I'm hoping to end, is by beating Brock. But we need that Kakuna first. And of course, we got 4 of them, all back to back to back. Like, even like leaving the route and then coming back, and now all of a sudden they're just like gone once again. Sorry, it almost looked like they were like droplets on my skin, but it's like in the pattern of my... Like, it's just lighter spots in my skin. It's just a series of circles, and I was just like, that's weird. There it is. Alright. Got another shot of glory. Come on, Pikachu. You can do it. Why, man? We can't get the damage that we need. Like, this is so inconsistent right now. And again, I don't feel like wasting 3 Pokeballs. I mean, we might not waste them. I could be fretting over nothing. I guess we're gonna find out together. On our last Pokeball. Literally our last Pokeball. Kakuna. Almost incapable of moving. This Pokemon can only harden its shell to protect itself when it's in danger. Even though in its original artwork it had these little arms. Woo! Cool. We now have every Pokemon that is available to catch on every route leading up to Pewter. Sick. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That took way more Pokeballs than I ever would have thought, but we lived. So now the real question is do we level up a little bit more, or do we just go to the gym right now? I feel like we could probably go to the gym right now. We'll lead with Pikachu against Geodude just to see, you know, and then we'll swap in Bulbasaur. Alright. And we gotta update our stuff. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we're healed. We got items. Is there anything else in Pewter City that I just completely glazed over that might help me before this? I mean, let's find out really quick. They sure do. Absolutely. I was going to say, that's the nice thing about Geodude and Onyx. They don't have the ground typing, so they can't totally be paralyzed. Oh, that's fair. I was going to say, it's also got the museum here, but the museum isn't anything. At least not the one side of it. You lose 50 bucks. And then this guy just takes you immediately to Brock's gym. This guy takes you to the museum. So, sorry, both of you. Not happening. Oh yeah, right. Telling me about the perks and non-perks of traded Pokemon. Yep, and you need that. Is there any items up here that I'm not aware of? I mean, this would be the perfect spot for like a hidden item, I feel like, because otherwise what's the point of this little area? World building, that's about it. Okay. Nothing as far as I can tell. Yeah, definitely not going in there because it's 50 bucks and I don't have that much money. I'm pretty sure there's nothing over here as well. Again, just a bit of world building. All fine. Yep, I was gonna say Mountain Moon's not too far off. Alright. Well. Hey there, my guy. I don't mind. Yup, 100%. Could do like a radio announcer voice for him, but like... that would have been good to start from the beginning, but anyway. The first Pokemon out of it... yeah, I can't read anyway, it's fine. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and save real quick. Before we get in any funny business. And let's go. You correct yourself. You know that that's not time. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I forgot. Level 10. Yeah, that's pretty high up. Okay, no, they do actually have the ground typing already. I was just wrong. Okay, so Pikachu's not going to really do much here. Bulbasaur's not much of a higher level. The difference is it does have super effective moves. Let's see how much Vine Whip does. Oh, yeah, alright. Go Bulbasaur. Nope, because Sandshrew is definitely not the call, or Pikachu's definitely not the call for Sandshrew. Sweet, level up. Yep, alright, cool. Level 13 is going to be very helpful. You are correct, it is in fact. Alright, well. Save one more time. And I feel like we can take Brock on like this. That should be fine. Hopefully I'm not too presumptuous there. Sorry, I was doing so well at, like, reading all the lines earlier and all that good stuff, and now I'm just, like, blitzkrieging through all this stuff, and I'm like, nah, you should, like, read the stuff, because, you know, you're here, you're experiencing the game. It's not just a button-mashing compilation, you know. Sorry, hard to focus sometimes. But let's see what Brock has got. Is there worth anything here to do? I mean, I guess we can growl once because we're going to outspeed. That's fine. Actually, it's not a bad idea because we can also seed. Yeah. Alright, cool. So now we switch because those defense curls aren't going to do anything anyway. Now we can go ahead and seed. Yeah, the attack's not going to do anything. That was the reason why we debuffed. Time to get back some of that HP. And then we can just... you know? Until we get our HP back. How much are we getting now? Okay, we're getting 3 back per now, which is good. So we'll be healed back in like 3 turns. Unless he does something like that. That's okay. Alright, now should only be doing like 1 damage per tackle. Wow, still did 2, huh? Alright, we're almost there. Okay, well, max max lowered attack. Alright, cool. Alright, now that we're back to full health, let's go ahead and bind with it. Sweet. Alright, we will definitely Leech Seed first turn. Pikachu, level 8. Very nice. Yes, Thunder Wave is huge. Consistent paralysis. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the same thing. We'll throw in Pikachu first, just because I don't... Yeah, Onix doesn't know a ground type move. I mean, Rock Tomb will hit, but I don't think it'll kill us, especially with a Growlithe. Wow, it outsped. Oh, and then it got staticked anyway. Fantastic. Best case scenario for the Pikachu switch in. Yep, that's fine. Oh, because bind, huh? Interesting. Alright, well, I guess we'll just continue to growl while we're locked in the bind. How many turns does that last? 5? Up to 5? Or is it like a scale? Very nice. This is working out. So funnily enough, it's working out. Wow, I can't believe Rock... There we go. Alright, I can't believe that Rock 2 missed that many times in a row, too. That's crazy. Alright, Onix, well... GG's. One shot from the Bulbasaur. Very nicely done, Pikachu. Very nicely done. It ended up working out pretty darn well in that situation, that's for sure. And very nice Bulbasaur just coming in and absolutely mopping it up. Alright, awesome. And that is 1 Onix fight down. Or I should say 1 Brock fight down. I took you for granted, so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer onto you this, the official Pokemon badge. Or I'm sorry, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. I jumped ahead of myself. My bad. Not receive the Boulder Badge from Brock. Nice. We take that. We take that. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. 1400 Smackers definitely helps in this situation, that's for sure. Wait! Take this with you. TM39 from Brock. A TM, technical machine, contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Thanks, Brock. How'd I do? Just as I thought, you're Pokemon champ material. Thanks, my guy. Alright, we beat up Brock. Whoop whoop. Now that guy should be gone from stopping us from going right. And I'm pretty sure that is towards Mount Moon, since they were talking about it. Definitely want to heal up, that's for sure. And I don't think I talked to everybody in the Pokemon Center. I don't know if any of them have anything to say, but we'll talk to them anyway. Oh wait, this guy's gonna talk about Team Rocket being in Mountain Moon. Yep. Sorry, you're getting something to wait. Okay. Sorry. Fell asleep. It was too relaxing. Oh, right. This. I forgot about you. Nah, I'm good. Well, thanks, though. I don't feel like scrolling through all that. And, yep. Just making a trade. Sweet. Alright, Doofus over here should be gone. Haha, Doofus gone. Oh, Professor Oak's aid, though. I can't remember what they're about to give us. Oh, Nop, I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. Hey, I remembered. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Yes, the running shoes. Hell yeah. Nop switch the running shoes, or switch shoes with running shoes. Press B button to run. Yup. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. Sounds good. Oh, running shoes is huge. Oh, there's a letter attached. Dear Nop, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Aww. That was awfully nice. And now check it out. Yeah. Run in. I'm so fast now. Anywho. I'm pretty sure I went into this house. Yes. Alright, that's everybody in town except for you, but you're just going to take me to the museum. So. Route 3. Alright, so. This is as far, like, I didn't beat Brock yet on my Fire Red playthrough. That's as far as I got, was facing Brock. So, we are officially in territory that I am not as familiar with as the first little bit, just because of a most recent playthrough. But I think that's actually the perfect amount of time to call it quits on. Like, we literally are just about to make it to Route 3. It seems like a natural jumping off point. So, how far did we get? Well, we got ourselves a level 9 Pikachu, which is awesome. Met in Viridian. And then, of course, we've got oops. The Bulbasaur that I reset for quite a long time. But we got our Modest Nature Bulbasaur, which is great. So, we got that. And then as far as our Pokedex goes, Scene 13 and Own 9, just because of the Pokemon battles that we've had. Because obviously with Brock, we don't have access to Geodude or Onix yet, and because of battling the starter. But yeah, I was going to say. Oh, that's interesting. So 2 Grassland Pokemon. I didn't realize it was like this. It's very interesting. Oh, page 104. Yep. Caterpie Metapod, Weedle Kakuna, Pidgey, and Pikachu. Sweet. Do we have any K? Yep, Onix, because, you know, Brock. Mountain Pokemon, which Geodude, Mankey, and Char... Oh, okay, I didn't realize those were considered mountain Pokemon. That's interesting, especially Charmander. Rough Terrain, Sandshrew. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Alright. Wow, I didn't realize it had lightest... What? Huh. That's really interesting. I had no idea it was like you could do this. The lightest. Pidgey. Wow, Pidgey weighs less than Caterpie and Weedle. That's crazy. Anywho. Alrighty, everybody. Well, I think that just about does it for the Pokemon playthrough. At least for today. We'll definitely be playing again, that's for sure. I was going to say, more today, I don't know, but we are going to be streaming again today. We wanted to play Pokemon first just because, you know, for funsies. But yeah, for those of you that are interested in the normal golf content, we are going to be doing that. We are going to be doing that again today. The match is in about 4 hours from now. And I'll probably start streaming again in like 2-ish hours. Just because usually I like to get like 2 hours of warm up. But, anywho, I appreciate everybody that stopped by for the early morning stream today. I wouldn't say call early morning necessarily, but either way, for the Pokemon stream. You know, something different. Trying to branch out. And enjoying it. Enjoying replaying Pokemon. Well, I've never played Leaf Green before, so I'm looking forward to playing it for the first time. Either way, if you enjoyed the content, you want to see more like it, I stream every Tuesday, and I've got a TikTok and a YouTube by the same name. It's NopTouch1. If you want to follow or sub, I appreciate you if you do. Even if you don't, no worries. Appreciate you regardless. Either way, I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you happen to be tuning in from, and I will catch you all next time.